Look at you. You have no idea how much trouble you're in, do you?
The gang is back, except this time, they're not just solving a murder, they're the prime suspects.
Evidence keeps showing up in our apartments.
Is that the murder weapon?
Someone's toying with us.
If it was simply about getting us caught, the police would be banging down that door. Why am I holding this knife?
Season 2 of the crime fiction series promises more mystery, more laughs, and more stars, including Amy Schumer and Cara Delevingne. But will the aspiring podcasters convince their neighbors of their innocence and find the real killer?
Maybe she killed Bunny.
Do you think that woman stabbed someone 8 times?
We'll put a pin in her for now.
I scored the chance to ask Cara all about working with her mate, Selena.
Now, you and Selena are mates in real life. How does that affect working closely like this?
The thing is about working with Selena is that she's so much more like Steve, and I'm so much more like Marty. So usually me and Marty, like, you know, having fun. Not having fun, but like, yeah, distracting people, doing stupid stuff, making people annoyed, and then they'd be like, guys, can you hurry up?
On that note, if you're kind of derailing things a little bit, or like the naughty one.
Not derailing, entertaining. We'd have like bits. We'd start pretending to fight and like get really angry at each other. And then, you know, it's more like when you're in between takes and you're just like trying to be so over the top. Just like, we were just, me and Marty, very extra people.
I'll be right back.
You can't leave me here. I'm not good at parties. I'm nervous to talk to people because I can come off creepy.
I grew up watching their movies and I love them so much. And so I was just like, I kept like forgetting that I was in the room with them and just saying and being like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing a show with them. That's the coolest thing ever.
If you and Martin are similar, is there anything that you learned from Steve and Selena besides perhaps that?
Oh, I learned a lot. No, I learned a lot from both of them. It's just more like me and Steve. I consider myself a magician. He was like, psh, you're a magician. I was like, I am. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to show you some magic tricks. He's such a good magician. Freaked me out. I tried to get him to show me his moves. He wouldn't. He just surprised me as well. They all did. It's just so different when you work with people and also when you're doing a show, because it just like makes everything, because you're also not playing yourself. So it also just makes everything interesting.
Very, very quickly, a note for New Zealanders, because we love you. We think you're just super rad. So,
okay, well, I've never been to New Zealand, but I'm completely obsessed with New Zealand, and your Prime Minister is amazing, and I want to come.
Okay, well, they send me out to welcome people, so you're more than welcome anytime.
Cool, let's go. I'm coming, New Zealand. I'm coming for you.
She seems like a very cool woman, and if you haven't seen it, see season 1 of Only Murders in the Building. Very cool. Question for you, though, Kim. Yes. You're an actress. Have you ever played a murderer?
She thinks you look murdery.
Okay. Well,
reading between the lines.
Subtext.
Funnily enough, I've played a murderer thrice, actually, and usually you have to audition for roles. The only 3 roles that I've been offered in my entire career have been for play murderers. They're like, my agents are like, you're perfect for this, like, woman on the edge of a breakdown.
I mean, you know.
I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, I take the work, but it's like...
They just said to me, they said, book the diva. Book the diva.
Nice.
Oh, no. Well, Only Murders in the Building Season 2 premieres today on Disney Plus, and I shall watch it, yes.